On March 8, 2014, a routine flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing turned into one of the greatest mysteries in modern aviation history. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370, a Boeing 777 carrying 239 souls, took off into the night and simply vanished. For years, the disappearance has haunted investigators, families, and anyone captivated by the enigma. Now, over a decade later, a new chapter is beginning. Let's first revisit the critical moments of that fateful night. Flight MH370 departed Kuala Lumpur International Airport at 12:41 a.m. local time. Everything appeared normal. At 1:19 a.m., as the plane was about to cross from Malaysian into Vietnamese airspace over the South China Sea, the last voice communication was heard from the cockpit. "Good night, Malaysian 370. However, it didn't just fall out of the sky. Military radar, which operates differently, tracked the aircraft making a sharp, deliberate turn back to the west, crossing over the Malay Peninsula. How do we know it continued flying? This crucial piece of information Even with other communication systems turned off, this terminal automatically sent hourly status updates, or handshakes, to a satellite orbiting high above the Indian Ocean. These pings didn't contain location data, but by analyzing the time it took for the signals to travel between the plane and the satellite, investigators could calculate the aircraft's distance from the satellite at each ping. This allowed them to draw a series of arcs on a map showing the possible locations of the plane at different times. The final ping, received at 8:19 a.m. Malaysian time, more than 7 hours after takeoff, defined a vast curved line known as the seventh arc. It believed the aircraft ran out of fuel somewhere along this arc and plunged into the ocean. The complete and sudden silence, no distress calls, no mayday signals, only deepened the mystery, pointing away from a simple catastrophic failure and towards something far more complex. In the aftermath of the disappearance, one of the largest and most expensive search operations in history was launched. Initially focused on the South China Sea, the search area quickly shifted to the southern Indian Ocean based on the satellite data. Australia led a massive multinational effort, scouring millions of square kilometers of the ocean's surface for any sign of debris. An incredibly challenging deep-sea search began, mapping a 120,000 square kilometer priority area of the seafloor, a remote and rugged underwater landscape with depths reaching thousands of meters. For nearly 3 years, specialized vessels equipped with towed sonar systems and autonomous underwater vehicles meticulously scanned the seabed. But despite this monumental effort, the main wreckage of the aircraft was never found. The official underwater search was suspended in January 2017, leaving the world without a definitive answer. While the main wreckage remained elusive, tangible proof that the plane had indeed crashed into the Indian Ocean began to wash ashore. Investigators confirmed it belonged to the missing Boeing 777. In the following months and years, more than 20 other pieces of debris, either confirmed or highly likely to be from MH370, were found along the coastlines of Mozambique, Tanzania, South Africa, and Madagascar. These discoveries were vital. Not only did they confirm the tragic fate of the aircraft, but the analysis of the debris, particularly the flaperon, provided clues about the plane's final moments. Drift analysis of these debris pieces also helped oceanographers refine their models of where the crash might have occurred, providing valuable data for any future search attempts. After years of analysis and lobbying from families of the victims, the Malaysian government in late 2025 gave the green light for a new search. This time, the effort is being led by Ocean Infinity, a private American company specializing in seabed exploration. They famously conducted a previous search for MH370 in 2018. Now they're back, operating under a no-find, no-fee agreement, meaning they will only be paid if they locate the aircraft. The new search, which began on December 30th, 2025, is focused on a refined area of approximately 15,000 square kilometers along the 7th arc. This new target zone is based on updated drift modeling from the recovered debris and a reanalysis of all available data. Ocean Infinity is deploying its fleet of state-of-the-art autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs. These unmanned robotic submarines are far more advanced than what was available during the initial searches. They can operate in wolf packs, scanning wider swathes of the seabed at a much faster pace and with higher resolution sonar imaging. Capable of diving to depths exceeding 6,000 meters, this technology represents the best hope yet for piercing the secrets of the deep ocean. So, as the search continues into early 2026, the world watches and waits. The primary goal is, of course, to locate the main wreckage field. Finding it would mean recovering the two crucial black boxes, the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder. The flight data recorder would provide thousands of parameters about the aircraft's performance, control inputs, and system status, potentially explaining the initial deviation and the plane's final flight path. The cockpit voice recorder, although it only captures the last 2 hours of audio, might offer invaluable insight into what was happening in the cockpit during the flight's final stages. Beyond the technical answers, locating the aircraft would provide a final resting place for the 239 people on board and offer a measure of closure to their families who have endured an agonizing wait for more than a decade. Will this new search finally succeed? The technology is better, the search area is more refined, and the determination is stronger than ever. But the southern Indian Ocean is one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. Only time will tell if this latest chapter in the story of MH370 will be the final one. The vanishing of Flight MH370 is a story of human loss, technological limits, and enduring mystery. This new search represents a convergence of scientific advancement and unwavering hope. We want to know what you think. Based on the evidence, do you believe this 2026 search will finally locate the wreckage? Share your perspective in the comments below. Your insights contribute to the ongoing global conversation surrounding this profound enigma. Thank you for joining us on Enigma Chronicles. If you appreciate in-depth explorations of mysteries, both past and present, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future investigations.